So I'm doing Uber today, right? And meanwhile, I'm doing Uber, I'm driving, I have a passenger, and we're outside. So as I'm driving, I'm listening to some of my favorite songs because my Uber playlist lit. I try to, keep a nice little calm, 90s R&B type of vibe in the car when I'm driving with people. But as I'm driving, I got a lot on my mind. I'm thinking about some stuff that's going on in my life, but it's like a back and forth. Like, the thought patterns are so back and forth in my head. But one thing that I know for sure, right? Even though the thought patterns are like back and forth, thinking about what I gotta do, what I don't have done yet, thinking about what's good that's happening, thinking about what's coming next, thinking about the happiness, thinking about the anxiety, right? But one thing that I know for certain is that you cannot live in two realities at one time. You cannot function in faith and fear at the same time. And although I know these things, it still kind of like doesn't stop the, just the thoughts in your mind, and it's not, well, for me, it's not worrying. It's just that, like, these are just the thoughts that are going through my head. But just as I'm thinking about this, and my favorite part of one of the songs that I was listening to came on, and I looked straight ahead and I saw a rainbow. It's been a little while since I seen like a rainbow in person, but in that moment, all of any thought that was associated with slight anxiety, slight worry, thinking too hard on the future, like, went away. And I was just filled with so much happiness and joy and peace, because even though there are things in life that I do not know the outcome of, even though there are things in life that I'm not quite sure what's happening next, God has reminded me just in that short little moment, because God knows our heart. God knows our mind. He knows what's going on up in here. And sometimes it'll be somebody's kind word, it'll be a smile, it'll be your favorite song. But today for me, it was a rainbow, and it reminded me of God's promise to us. His promise is that he'll never leave us or forsake us. Even in the times that we feel like that's happened, he has promised to never leave, to never let us go, to never let us fall. If we fall, if we trip, that is of our own doing. But our God, even when we make mistakes, even when we fall down, our God is still faithful to be with us in the fall, to be with us in the moment, and to never walk away, but to offer his hand. And it's our choice to take his hand and get back up and keep it moving. So in that moment, like, any fear, any faith blockades just disappeared. And I felt so crazy, and I couldn't stop smiling, and I was hoping that my passenger didn't think I was crazy. But I just kept, just singing along quietly to my little song, and just feeling the peace of God wash over me as I just remembered that he has promised all things to be well. He has promised that no weapon formed against us shall prosper. He has promised peace and a sound mind. He has promised that he's not going to go anywhere. He has promised, if there's a promise in your life, if there's a word of God spoken over your life, I just want you right now to trust that it can, not only can, but that it will come to pass. Because God's not a man that he would lie, and he's not a person that his word is going to come back to him void. Like, you can stand on it, you could bet on it, you could take it to the bank, you could cash it out. So if there's a word of promise over your life, I want you to believe it. No matter how long that promise takes to come through, God is not a God of failure, and there is no bondage. Be free. There's a rainbow out there for you too.